So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can...
Chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Robertson. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal.
Shapes to shoot! Goal!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 14 el dorsal 20.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Yamal! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Valverde. And it's Valverde. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Camavinga and Akanji. Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Caicedo. And he's well positioned here. It's Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tottenham with the corner, they're first. Camavinga can get it clear. There will be a throw-in. Gavi. Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Caicedo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Shot could be on. It's Dembele! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Caicedo. He's through now. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Tottenham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Tottenham find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tottenham looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That is good strength. Kane applies the finish! It is a very, very good save.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Messi. Mendes gets a foot in here. Played out to the left flank. That looks a cracking ball. Akanji gets across to intercept that.
2 minutos de descuento.
Son Heung-min. Van de Ven calmly anticipates. That's a shade optimistic. The message is clear, none shall pass. Look at the space here, and the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Tottenham are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Now it's Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. And that has been clubbed away. It's a throw-in. Gavi. Takes aim and cross. There's the header! That's another chance! And yes, it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. And he's there to clear it. And it's Camavinga. Played out towards the right wing. And the counter is on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tottenham needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Dembele. Nice control. Flashes it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. No way through there. Yamal. Dybala. Can he finish? Really well well-taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Tottenham are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more.
That could spell trouble. Shoots! Dembele! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, it's Dembele. Distributed tidily. Valverde. And it's Dybala. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice pass. Dybala! Oh, terrific save.
Paulo Dybala probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Oh, denied at the last. Messi. Some good work on the right flank
That's
here.
good play from him.
Ball's gone out of play. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Hakimi knocks it into space. Can he finish? So, third quarter of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Looking for a runner. And they're back on the ball again. He's found a way through. Barcola. Messi. That has been slung wide. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's cut it out. Nuno Mendes. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Akanji, Camavinga, searching passes played there, opts for safety, and it's Valverde, and here's Messi, Son Heung-min, oh, they could be caught out here. Camavinga, Dybala, and it's Dybala. Dybala, given the lift of his goal, the final 5 minutes. Caicedo, that's a good ball out wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Hakimi. Dybala. Now he's got space here. Dembele plowing through the middle. He's found some space. Valverde shifted it to the flank. Foot in. And the number on the board is 3. Yamal. He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And that will be the final act. Tottenham, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Dembele, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Out for a throw. And it's Camavinga. Dybala does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's Dembele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got away. Barcola. Barcola! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he's running through, he's having a go! And he thumps it clear. Dybala. Now it's Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, it's Dembele. He is through here! Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Camavinga. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Good ball, good take. He's away. Messi. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. And Robertson. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Camavinga. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Neymar. He has found a way through. Now it's Willian Jose. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Goes down, but nothing given. And this is Dembele. Looking for options for movement. Yamal, and the shot! Good save, keeper read that well.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Hakimi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's a sharp little ball here. Caicedo. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Dybala. Chance here to counter. Camavinga. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Hakimi. Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Dybala. And it's Dybala. It's Camavinga. Yamal. Camavinga. Messi. Gavi does well to stand firm and... Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Neymar. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Barcola. That has ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Now it's Willian Jose. And he welcomes... It's Neymar! It's not an especially good pass, that. Dybala. Now it's Dembele. That's a cute ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that is as far as they're going to go. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drill. Decent chance! Played out to the left flank. Dybala. Now it's Gavi. Now that's well seen too. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Dembele. Looking for the run. Caicedo. Neymar. That has been slung wide. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Searching passes played there. Van Dijk. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Played back in. Thinks about the shot. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, it's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Gavi. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi, he's picked his way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now it's Willian Jose. This looks promising. Very nicely done. Real chance! Van Dijk with the clearance.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Messi. Gavi. And it's Hakimi. Now that is tiny. He's tried one! It's anyone's ball now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mendes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nuno Mendes. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Dybala. That is good alertness. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Arsenal finding their passes. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Hakimi. Camavinga. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Just 5 minutes left. That's a little off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that's a dangerous chance for a shot! There it is! They have stolen level at the last! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Number 13.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, that's a key interception. No way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Messi, and it's made its way to him. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Gavi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Currently on screen.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So it's down to business here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. Palmer does well to get it back. Stood up well to him there. Van der Ven makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult.
Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tottenham with the corner, there first. Lovely feet. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Hakimi. Tottenham have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Gavi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tottenham finding their passes. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Dembele. And he's there to retrieve it. Caicedo. Camavinga wins the duel this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Can he get it through? Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Threads one in, Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Gavi. Barcola. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. Jimenez. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Barcola. Nicely weighted ball. It's a goal kick. Hakimi. It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Son Heung-min. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gavi. Hakimi. Ball's gone out of play. Van de Ven. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gavi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's managed to get rid. Messi. It's a good run down the right. And he plays one through. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Caicedo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's tried one! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So there was the first half.
So it's been
What an
even
end to
so
the
far.
half, Peter.
Which way
A
will
lot of
things
the
go
best
in the second
action
half?
of the half
Ours,
coming
of course.
at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Jimenez. And Alexander-Arnold. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Valverde. Caicedo. And it's Robertson. That looks a good ball through. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Gavi. And it's Dybala. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Pinches it off him. Van der Ven. Nuno Mendes. Foot in. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Dybala. Now Van Dijk. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Camavinga.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's dealt with that really well. And it's Hakimi. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That was lovely, that.
And Dybala! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a good look here.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Dybala! Well, now it's a race. In he goes again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Son Heung-min. Looking for a runner. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's picked it up out wide. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. For Valverde. Caicedo. Palmer. And it's Caicedo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Yamal. Chance here to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, played right into his path. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk. Gavi. Nuno Mendes. Van der Ven. Dybala. Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Dembele. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Tottenham have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now.
Chance for a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Dembele at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Kamavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, it's Dembele. Gets a good foot in there. Palmer. Great vision. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that's it. Tottenham are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Barcola. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man, pinches it off him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass somewhat off target. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Aims beyond the defence. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Robertson. That has not gone well. He's in a good position here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Van Dijk has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, strongly challenged there. Out for a throw. Barcola!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That is a great pick out. And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. Hakimi did just about enough to... Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Struck first time. Zaire Emery. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, this looks sharp. Goes for the shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Van de Ven. And it's Dybala. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. And he's cut it out. And the ball is out of play. We've got a throw in. Ball is over the line. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Yamal receives it in a good position here. And he's lost his man here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And here's Yamal. Barcola. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. A heavy challenge. Camavinga. This is Dembele. Oh, just skips past his man. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It's just beyond his reach. Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Applies the finish! Caught offside that time. Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal stood up well to him there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
3 minutes added time.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's in a great position here. Quality ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And Dijk makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. That's going right the way across. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
So
So they head in
so far.
no further forward.
Which way will
The
things
score
go in
here,
the second
still
half?
0-0.
Ours, of course. Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Could be danger here. He might be in here. Mbappe! Sticks it away. The breakthrough strike. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
After 49 minutes is
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right, and he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? And this is Dybala. Now that is a hefty challenge. And he's there to belt it away. Van Dijk. Hakimi goes steaming forward. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's having a go! Oh, crossbar! Deftly away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gets to show off his quick feet, and he has been fouled there. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gavi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Robertson, good purposeful running this. Van de Ven. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Spread it left. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Tottenham with this to level it up. Oh, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Mohamed Salah looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Shifted it to the flank.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And a chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's away! Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that's neat. And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So what can they conjure from this one? And now as good a time as any to pull level. That was travelling. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely shaped ball. And that has put paid to that. Zaire Emery. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, it's Dembele. He's looking wide. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Backward it goes. And he thumps it clear.
There will be 3 minutes
And he's
added
done
time.
very well to take that back. And the number on the board is 3. Knocks it into space. And he's heaved it away. Dembele. And it's Mendes. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for Tom. And that is that. Well, that was a moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable.